Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts, where it's actually a little bit later than I left you at the end of the last episode. It's now September of 1923. Peace with Austria means that there's a lot less going on, so just haven't been showing you that. We're trying to push from Austria up into Bohemia against the Soviets, who we're still at war with. I don't really want to be at war with the Soviets. We're not really getting anything out of it. I have, however, almost leveled the victory points because you can maybe see over here I've just parked a bunch of submarines in the Black Sea. The Russians don't have much in the Black Sea anyway, so we're getting a lot of free transport kills. However, that has not stopped them from sending like the odd little sub or torpedo boat down into the Med. I've no idea why they haven't triggered a battle before this, so I decided to force the issue, and I've got a little hunting group out looking for submarines, but they've run into a couple of torpedo boats, so we're going to have some very small fry to start off the episode. I'm going to put all the ballesteras together. But this is up to the Malari, because these guys are out of here. The ballesteras are not meant for actual combat with surface ships. They are a depth charge and mine launching laying boat, and I'm pretty sure they'll get absolutely destroyed. So they're going to run away, and the destroyer that I sent to look after them is going to deal with those Russian torpedo boats. Which, from the design profile, looks like they might actually be torpedo boats, not frigates. Although, at the moment, no sign of them. I don't have RDF and stuff like that on the destroyers yet. I have been considering a refit, but I'm quite close to getting Sonar 3, which is obviously the top-end sonar. So once I get that, I'll do a refit of all of the smaller ships, destroyers, torpedo boats, and so on. And if they don't have RDF, I'll give them RDF. Nope. I reckon those torpedo boats ran away when they saw they were outnumbered and that I had a destroyer with me. Or maybe not. Down to ×5. But that's the plan. We're going to continue going very heavy on ASW. Oh, sneaky little buggers. Malari does pick up the torpedoes, and then instantly hits or starts hitting that torpedo boat and sinking it. Oof. Didn't even get a look at it. Something funky going on with the textures. They might already have been damaged. So they got a triple launcher on the back and a gun at the front. Nice try. Oh, we hit it with a torpedo. Amazing. They must also have had a single launcher or something. Come on, gunners. You're doing better before. There we go. Sunk. with no damage to any of our ships at all. Malari showing why torpedo boats are extremely vulnerable. I don't think these were particularly expensive ships, though. Well, mind you, they were just only a little bit cheaper than our own torpedo boats. Interesting. Well, there we go. A nice little 500 victory points for me. I'm going to head not back... Well, I am going to head back the map and clear all the submarine battles that will have generated. And then I will see you in the Designer. Welcome back. It's time to see if we can get the Gemina, which is going to be, well, an evolution of the kind of Equestris and Germania designs. Again, I would like to get her displacement down a bit because she is a chunky lady and there's really no need for a 60,000 ton ship. So the dividing point is kind of there. Right on 60,000 tons. Again, 60,000 tons is just too darn big. So I'm going to reduce the draft a little bit. Yeah, 56 would be... Okay, no, that makes it smaller. Let's go for 56,500 then. So it's going to be just a little bit bigger than the Germania. The Gemina. But this thing can go faster, can't it? Yeah, 32 knots, in theory. That's a very fast ship compared to what we're used to. It's basically, well, in fact, I think that's exceeding battlecruisers. Where's the Revington? Yeah, 28. So this would be the fastest ship in the fleet if we're able to get it to that. Somehow, I think I'm going to have to reduce it. Ooh, 14. Okay, so either this one, which is a German tower, or this one, which is kind of French. Both of those could kind of work. So that one, or that one. I think this one looks a bit better. Fits the hull more nicely. It's not perfect. This isn't parallel with this, but it's okay. And then for mains, oh well, we don't really have much of a choice there, do we? I'm assuming I can fit a funnel on it. Up there. Yes, I can. Something like this, I think, could work. Could work. And I think we're going to stick with the 15-inch triples that we have been using. Oh, I was not expecting to be able to fit a 15-inch gun up there. This one could maybe use duals then. Thing is, there's literally no impact. And yes, I know I could put the triple up there. Have a very small ship, but that would look a bit weird. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's something not quite right about it. To me. Really wish it was flush decked, actually. Normally I like the step. Hang on a minute. Ho-ho! There we go. We can go 10. 10 guns. Yes. So this would be like, is it, that's not Fretensis. Like Ferrata, but with 15-inch guns. Yes. Okay. Now we're talking. Secondaries. Yeah, I thought it might fit these. Kind of doodads. I wish I could fit the one there, but sadly no. But I might be able to fit the little square one in. I think the 6s are going to be too big, aren't they? Yeah. What about 4s? Yeah, 4s work. Although, if a 4 will fit there, that makes a lot more sense. On there. Because I think a valid criticism of the Germania, in particular, was that she lacked secondary firepower. No, that's... Is that super firing or not? I can't actually tell now. I think it might... No, the circle continues. You just can't see it. So I think that is actually... see, depends what angle I look at it. No, I think that is super firing. Okay. Cool. I don't know if this is going to work when the guns get upgraded, is the only thing. Does it work with the bigger gun models of the 16? I'm not actually going to use 16s. Don't panic. Yeah, 16s are noticeably bigger. Have I got any other models? Like a... What? Oh, I'm in sights. I don't know. I think it might work with the other guns, but it works for now. Yeah, I think that's working. All right. All right. Let's go oil 2. Gear turbines. Could force the boiler. But even then, we're not really getting the speed that we need. How about 30 knots? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. 30 knots would still make her the fastest ship in the fleet, eclipsing our battlecruisers, which is quite the thing. We're going to go crypt cemented. No, not that. Yeah, but we're going to go overweight. So it's going to be very tricky, I think, to get this to actually work. Auto loaders? God damn. I like auto. Oh, mind you, it's got loads of armor on it. So I think for the Germania, yeah, I had 18-inch on the turrets. And then, what's a 15-inch? Something like that. Yeah, these guns are punching through 15-inch at, yeah, 12,500. So 15, 16-inch for the main belt. Now, I think I went for 6-inch to protect against kind of 6-inch and lower firepower. 3-inch on the main deck. Don't need 4.5 decks, not important. Not at the moment. Like HE pen, even on these big guns, is pretty low. 3-inch is enough. Yeah, deck pen. Yeah, they can go through the extended with an AP shell at 15,000 meters plus. With a 15-inch gun. You know, I'm fine with that. A little bit of layering, but not a lot. Yes, now we're looking okay. All right. I'd like those guns longer, though. Really, 39 is the best you can do. Well, I guess I'll take it. Well, unbelievably, after fiddling around with the armor scheme, this ship actually works. It's not the longest range ship in the fleet, by any means. She is, however, an interesting proposition. A genuine fast battleship. I like it. I really do. Well, there we go. Another battleship on order at 600 million. She is the most expensive ship we've ever made. I think, by a fairly long way. But, yeah, with Equestris, Germania, and Gemina, that is giving us a pretty solid 15-inch gun line, because we've got Fretensis as well. Yeah, we're starting to get a solid battle fleet, I think. Right, I'm going to save this. I'm going to get it under construction. And I'll be back when there's some action. Alright, it's now March. We keep getting battles like this, which is not worth showing. Victory points, again, very even between me and the Soviet Union. Every time they're saying, hey, we want peace, I'm going, yeah, sure. But for some reason, the diplomatic teams can't agree on the wording or something. It keeps failing. I'm just going to keep at it. There is a German battlecruiser right here. I've no idea why it's not generating a mission. I have heard people complain. The mission generation in Ultimate Admiral tends to go through weird phases. But we do have a battlecruiser right here, the Elemento. Everything's on sea control. I think it's just it's blundering about, and it's probably generating missions and then running away or something. But there are ships around that I could engage, but I'm just not getting the missions to do it. Don't know why. That's just what's going on. Anyway, we now have Sonar 3, which means I'm going to do a refit of every destroyer and the torpedo boats. That's not particularly interesting to watch, but I know that people get grumpy when I skip it. So I'm actually going to time-lapse it. I've never tried time-lapsing doing refits or builds, but that's what I'm going to do. So enjoy some smooth music whilst I make my ships as deadly to submarines as possible. Alright, there we go. That took absolutely ages. I'm glad you guys were able to see it, even if it was on 10 times speed. There we go. Loads of stuff in for refits. We're not even overloading the shipyard capacity. Which reminds me I should continue to build bigger and bigger, although we can now build giant ships. It does help with the capacity a little bit. Yeah, that's it really. For that, I guess I'll see you when there's some more action, and hopefully all those upgrades will mean that we maybe trigger a few more battles. I do want to upgrade the heavy cruisers. A lot of them are in dire need, but I really want to wait for the Mark 5 9s and the Mark 5 8s, which we are on our way to getting. Now that I've got Sonar 3, I might take this off, but then again, no, I'm just going to leave this until I have every single ASW tech that I can possibly get my hands on, so that I can kill those blasted submarines. Anyway, I will be back when there's something else to talk about. Finally, it's June 1924, and we finally get a peace deal with the Soviet Union after I pushed for it. We're not going to, it's basically a draw, although they didn't deserve it because they cheated somehow. We got the Quintessence 5 and advanced triple turrets, all very nice. For when I finally get refits of the bigger ships on the go. The Austrian army, the Italian army in Austria is rather ambitiously attacking southern Germany, but they do outnumber the Germans 4-1 somehow. And that's not even counting the Japanese contingent, which makes it more like 6-1. So that'll be an amusing way to deal with the Germans, who their battlecruiser that they had floating about over here has disappeared. I'm going to order all my submarines home. I don't think they have the range to go and bother the Germans in the North Sea, but maybe some of the ocean-going ones do. But I'll figure that out. And really, that's it until I'm doing some more designs. Wait, no, I already have new designs to do because I unlocked before. I just totally forgotten. We've got a light cruiser and we've got a heavy cruiser design to do. Well, those can wait until the next episode. I think this episode is actually relatively all right in terms of length. If it's not, then ignore everything I just said. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.